Hey guys, and welcome back to another part of The Legend of Hero Trails of Cold Steel. The last time we did our normal school day and we are ready to go to our field study in Ruhr, I believe. But first we have to do our quartz again, because we have a new team. So I decided on these four. Do tactics while I'm here. Let's put it like this, maybe. Let's put her in the middle. Actually, she can go one back. Leave Elliot behind V. But let me first see, let me get rid of all the other ones quartz. So at least we have a variety of stuff. Gonna do everybody's except for Reens. Let's start with V. Gonna give, actually she doesn't have greens. Since she's a rather agile person, I think. Let's give her red and Biakko. For the black one, what do we have here? Maybe speed breaker. We definitely have to give her attack 3. Let's for now give her defense, unless we find something. We also need to give somebody Harvest and Dragon Vein, probably Elliot. Serio. Probably will go with a little bit of magic on everybody, but my main magic user is gonna be Elliot and Elisa. I'll probably keep like Hellfire and all those quartz who give like 2 or 3 magics to them. Sure, let's give Send to V. We need to give her hit 2. Let's give her. Oh, she has only air, ground, and light. So maybe water or something like fire. We can give her hydro cannon. Let's give him crystal flood. Cross crusade. Let's give him the detection. Excuse me. Let's give him impenetrable shield. What else do we've got? Let's give him something earth and something fire. Let's give him Yggdrasil and Flare Bomb. hit 1, it seems. Let's put here hit 2 for her. Let's put Hellfire. Gets gold from there, so maybe we can give Elliot more other stuff. Oh, we can always see in the field. Let's use Fire Bell for now, so our Fire Arts is less. Vanish is a good one for her. Dragon Vein. Let's give her did I give it to? No, he got. I gave him Crystal Flood. We also need to do something about defenses. Maybe we can give her the Harvest one. Let's give her some grey. Maybe something from the black one. It's not good. It's maybe green butterfly. Let's go with that. I'm gonna buy new equipment when we get there. So what do we give her? Poison, Blind and Burn. If we give her, we can switch. See, Faint, Nightmare and Confuse. Maybe it's best we give that to Reen, because he's in the front. We'll deal with the extra accuracy later. Delay and Vanish. Actually, I want to see if I have something for Mute. Step down. Poison, Blind, Sleep, Nightmare. Well, Freeze and Petrify are there. Let's do it like this and then give her the Abyss Shadow. Right, I think Rena's hit 2 also equipped. Let's switch that with hit 1. Don't need like 150 accuracy. Alright, and we need to buy some food stuff. Student council. Of course, Does he sell stuff? Can sell a bunch of stuff I don't need. It gives me HP. I don't use battle scope. I don't use smoke grenades. Oh, I don't want to sell serum capsules. Don't need the level 1 stuff. I don't use shield. Don't use poison anymore. Attack 1, no. Attack 2 can come in handy maybe later. Don't want to use sober. I don't use action or cast. Since we have scanned that gem, we don't need the other ones. HP absorb. Sell 2, don't need that one. Keep that. It's useless. Don't analyze enemies in this playthrough. We can use the other ones. Okay. Maybe I can buy ingredients from the general store. There it is. Get at least from everything 60 or more. It's always nice to have some food in the makings, in the field. I think now we can view some scenes. If you want to. Engineering building. That's right. Instructor Sarah told us to go to the academy field for some reason. Like one more scene in front of the gymnasium. Now we need to find Celine. Oh well. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Since we need to buy new equipment anyway in Roar. I forgot this text was automatically. So I'm sorry about the missing text. Ninja Korea! How do you know how tall it is? Damn you, Shadow!
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Prince Olivert!
And Major Vander.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. Looks like this will be quite the crowd-pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that...
I know that voice.
The Viscount?
the Radiant Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Tobal's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better alive than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
Nani?
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arsail-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
It's a very nice ship. Well, let's take it on a drive.
Sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Wayne?
It's a little bit creepy.
That's the Courageous. Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our stained and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Uh-huh.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Flying around everywhere.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arj. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arj.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain. Face punching type. Alright, it's time to talk to some people. Let's go to third floor. Ding ding. go to the front.
Ah, at long last, the Courageous is finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the Prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcade installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request. My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
A third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one, though.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart, just as when Class 7 was formally established. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous, and for the brave men and women of your class.
Your Highness.
We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope...
Okay, next up to the back of the ship, I guess.
Instructor Sarah? Tovo? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements... It came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcade.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here. And now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand, though.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the Eight Leaves School? Cassius Bright. We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the Eight Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer? Huh. I never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
Okay, next up is our classmates. I believe some of them are here. If we make them skimpy enough. Okay, next up is going to the hold. Oh, there's some tanks here. Okay, next up is speaking with the captain. Excuse me, sorry about that.